You're wasting more time trying to plan than if you were to actually do it. And a lot of us have certain goals that we want to reach, but we spend a lot of the time planning on how we're going to reach those goals rather than taking action to reach those goals. And the problem is that we've convinced ourselves, or we convince ourselves, that planning, doing research, optimizing, watching YouTube videos is the same as taking actions. It feels the same as taking action because we're working on what we want to do, but it's not the same thing as actually taking actions. For example, I've wanted to create YouTube videos for a while now. I've actually posted a few videos on YouTube before, but I've taken them down just because I felt self-conscious about it. And then this last time, I've been telling myself that I want to actually do it seriously, create videos, post it on YouTube, and leave it there. But I've been holding myself back because I've been trying to plan these videos as much as I possibly can. So I've gone down the full rabbit hole as far as I possibly can, from which cameras am I going to use, which microphones am I going to use, how is the script going to be. And like I said, I went down the full rabbit hole, spending months just watching YouTube videos on which camera I should buy, on which microphone I should buy, and how I should write and say my script. But I finally got to a point now where I realized that that doesn't move the needle forward. And the solution to what actually does move the needle forward is really simple. It's just do it. Just do it, because doing it unlocks something that planning doesn't, which is a feedback loop, right? So in my example of creating YouTube videos and YouTube content, I can sit there and plan and try to see which camera is best and which microphone is best. But at the end of the day, me just pressing record and then publishing it teaches me a lot more than just planning, right? Because like I said, it unlocks that feedback loop. So instead of spending all that time planning and trying to see what's going to work before it works, which is a lie, like nobody really knows what's going to work or how something's going to do until you do it. But by just recording myself and then posting it, I learn a lot more because I posted it and then I'm able to see, like, okay, cool. In this video, my angle was off, so I need to change my angle on this video. Okay, in this video, the microphone was off. I didn't have noise canceling on, so I need to set noise canceling on next time I record. And then every single time, it's a little bit of an iteration, but all those little iterations stack up to the point where at some point you actually get to your goal. If you never take action and you spend all your time planning, it just sits there. It sits there in the planning phase, and then you never do anything with it, and you wonder why you're not getting closer to your goal. So stop spending as much time planning whatever it is that you do, whether it's creating content, whether it's starting a business, or just changing something in your life. Just take the first step that you can. Let it be messy, let it be rough, reiterate, and reiterate. But yeah,